Hello guys, welcome to Trading X-Ray. Today we will learn about a new pattern known as bull sash and bear sash. In this pattern, this is actually a combination of two candles. It's a two candlestick pattern in which first candle in which both the candles are of different color, and the second candles open it with a gap up. In case of bull sash, the first candle should be red. In case of bull sash, the first candle should be red, and the second candle will be green, and the opening of the green candle will be higher than the closing of the red candle. It means a gap up, and it close above the high of the previous candle. It means that this formation is actually showing if we combine both these candles, it will show us like a hammer. So actually it is showing, according to trading psychology, it is showing that bulls are too dominant, that they open with a gap up and push the price further and cross the high of the previous candle. So definitely there is a selling climax and a beginning of the bulls rally. We have to confirm it with other conditions with price action. And similar case in bear sash, it is actually a bearish sign. The first candle will be green and second candle will be red, and the second candle opening will be lower than the previous close, and the closing of the second candle will be lower than the previous low. So if we combine these two candles, you can see it is giving a shooting star. So according to trading psychology, it means that the bears are too dominant, that they open the price with a gap down and still pushing the price further and crossing the low of the previous candle. It shows the bears are highly dominant, and it may be a possibility of a bearish rally. We have to confirm this by other conditions and price action. As you can see, there is a bull sash pattern, so we have to check all the other conditions. There must be a bearish rally. The rally happens from this point to this point, and even though there is a side trend, but still we can say it is a bullish rally because the bullish trend haven't started yet. So the first condition fulfilled. The second condition, formation of bull sash. And the main condition of bull sash candle is the opening of bull sash should be greater than the closing of the previous candle, and closing should be higher than the previous high. Your entry will be at the high of the bull sash candle, and your stop loss will be at the low of the bull sash candle, where you are getting 1:5 risk reward ratio in this case. Now let's check bear sash pattern. Well, as you can see, This candle is a bear shares pattern. The first condition, there should be a bullish rally. Even though it is not a proper rally, but still a small rally we can say, because these three candles have given a sharp move, and overall the trend is negative, so the trend doesn't matter in this case. And now we will check the formation of bear sash. Second condition is fulfilled, and we check now the third condition. The opening of this candle is below the closing of the previous candle, and the closing of the bear sash is below the low of the previous candle, so all the condition is fulfilled. Now let's check the entry. Entry will be below the low of the bear sash, and SL will be at the high of the bear sash. And as you can see, you are getting 1:3 risk reward ratio that can be continued more and can go 1:5. That's the power of bull sash and bear sash.